This is Play NHL, a presentation of the Sports Crafters, airing on BOA.TV, and is an EA Sports NHL 15 simulation of what could happen in today's featured game of the National Hockey League.
Hi again, gamers and hockey fans. I am Sports Crafter Eric Munter, and I once again will be providing commentary as I play EA Sports NHL 15.
Wednesday night hockey here from the CONSOL Energy Center, where I, Eric Munter, will play as the hometown Penguins against the visiting Toronto Maple Leafs. Kessel to Bozak as they're into the Pens end, and a big hit there. Crosby has it as he enters Toronto's side of the ice. Dishes over. Kunitz straight ahead. Save off the blocker of Jonathan Bernier. Deflected puck all the way down the ice. Mata will get it. He'll regroup behind his net. Leads it to Hornquist. Now Kunitz. Kunitz in. Puts on the brakes. Across. Hornquist open. Shoots. It's blocked by Franzen. Cody Franzen with a good back check there. Now it's James Van Riemsdyk. Hit along the near boards. Penguins have the puck. Letang in front of his own goal. Plays it ahead to Hornquist. Now it's Kunitz. Kunitz over to Mata. Offside. Has to wait. Plays it. Turned it over though. Winnick at center dumps into Pittsburgh's end. Fresh legs on the ice for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Crosby late on his shift is up and away. Sidney Crosby holds and looks. Crosby turned it over to Winnick. Winnick to Nazem Kadri now. Kadri back to Winnick. Into the Penguins' end. Holds, looks, near side boards. Face-off dot, shoots. Had Fleury lunging. Now Ehrhoff leading to Pascal Dupuis. Dupuis with a shot. And Jonathan Bernier stopped it. Played it off to Lupul. Now Robida. Has it over to Winnick. Winnick again. To Robida. To Riley. In the slot. Kadri a shot. Fought off by Marc-Andre Fleury. Evgeny Malkin. Over to Pascal Dupuis. Dupuis. Back to Malkin. Tried to hit him, but Winnick was there with a skate to break it up. Now it's Nazem Kadri dumping in behind Fleury's net. Approaching 2 minutes to play in the first period. Penguins trying to get out. And they do. Open away. It's Malkin to the net. Save made by Jonathan Bernier. Huge save there on Evgeny Malkin by Bernier. Komarov turns it over to Sutter. Sutter had that deflect off a teammate's skate. 2 seconds left in the period. A big hit in the corner. And the horn will sound to end a scoreless first. We head to the first intermission. 3-1 the shots in the opening period of play. Second period of action set to go between these two hockey clubs. Puck is dropped and the Leafs win the opening period faceoff. Turned over though by Kessel. Kessel to Crosby. Crosby turns it over. Kessel got him back. Now let it on the left side. Van Riemsdyk looking to Kessel. He shoots. He scores! Kessel strikes 2 minutes and 26 seconds into the second period. It's 1-0 Maple Leafs. The goal by Kessel was assisted by James Van Riemsdyk. And Toronto comes out here in the second and grabs a 1-0 lead. Paul Martin from the point, a shot through traffic is fought off, and now a penalty for tripping on Pittsburgh. So 4 minutes, 24 seconds into the middle period. Toronto will get the game's first power play, and they win the faceoff. Van Riemsdyk in front, shot denied off the blocker of Fleury. Now in front of the net, a feed denied again. Bozak with the shot and a good save by Fleury's pad. Franzen in front. Couldn't make the nice backside feed. Penguins with a big hit there. Phaneuf, as the Pittsburgh Penguins were moving up shorthanded. Phaneuf steps up and a backhand try is blocked. Pascal Dupuis has it. Skates behind his net. Leads it ahead. It's Sutter. Shorthanded in. Sutter shoots just wide of Bernier's net. But a penalty late on the play, and it's going against Toronto. Dion Phaneuf. So the Leafs negate the final 29 seconds of their power play. 4-on-4 hockey before Pittsburgh goes on the power play, and now they are. Pens to the man advantage, and they can't hold it in on side. So with 1:20 to go on the man advantage, Pittsburgh and Toronto will face off in the neutral zone. Won by the Penguins. Letang is in. Penguin power play on. Hornquist to Malkin, playing the point position. Malkin looks around. Down low, Letang. They switch positions. Hornquist tees it up. Off. Fought off there by Bernier. Crosby down low. Trying to get the puck back. He does. Crosby looking over his options. Feeds it to Malkin. Evgeny Malkin fakes it. Down the slot. Takes it. Blocked. Kunitz. Backhand denied. Taken by Franzen, and he backhand clears. 5 seconds on the power play, and that'll about kill it. Malkin to Crosby. Toronto back to full strength. Kunitz is in. Dishes. Crosby in the slot. Save by Bernier. Franzen now. Poked back towards the net. And played off by Bernier. Winnick has it for Toronto. Onto the wing, it's Joffrey Lupul. Lupul to Winnick. Winnick in the slot. Shoots and scores! Daniel Winnick makes it 2-0 Toronto. Joffrey Lupul and Roman Polak assist on Winnick's goal. And the Maple Leafs have a 2-goal lead here in the second period. Paul Martin leads it to Marcel Gotch. Gotch shoots, it's blocked. Robida has it, takes a hit. Down low are the Penguins in Toronto's end, but they turn it over. Van Riemsdyk, left side feed. Kessel, he's hit by Gotch. Gotch leads it on the right side, it's Downey. Downey is in, back high. Van Riemsdyk got that interception of that pass. Bozak, Kessel, Robida, nice passing and an entry into the zone. Robida in front, they shoot, they score! Van Riemsdyk, and it's 3-0 Maple Leafs. James Van Riemsdyk, the beneficiary of some slick passing. Bozak and Robida assist, as Van Riemsdyk camped out in front and buried that puck behind Marc-Andre Fleury for a 3-0 Maple Leaf lead. Dupuis to Malkin, and his puck, the pass did not get across. And now another penalty, this one to Evgeny Malkin for tripping. 3.7 seconds left in the second. Leafs lose the draw. And the horn sounds as we head to the third. It's 3-0 visitors. 8-6 the shots through 40 minutes of play in favor of Toronto, and the score reflects that advantage. 3-0. Toronto begins the third by winning the opening draw and on the power play. Dion Phaneuf, his pass blocked, taken by Bozak, looking to hit a man in front, but Adams intercepts. Sutter in with Adams, over to Adams. Adams scores! Short-handed! And the deficit is 2! Just the way you'd hope the period would open if you were trailing by 3. Pittsburgh gets a goal 40 seconds in, and it's short-handed. Craig Adams the goal. And Sutter and Mata get the short-handed assists. Toronto comes back with a good chance. Paul Martin steers the rebound to Dupuis. Pascal Dupuis, he's in, he shoots, and a stick save by Jonathan Bernier. But Dupuis gets the rebound. Tried to play it across, but Clarkson now has it. Penalty time up, and Toronto gets into the Penguins' end. Malkin out of the box and with a puck. Feeds it to Crosby. Crosby into the slot, makes a move, takes a shot, and it's fought off by Bernier. Phaneuf took up and ahead, it's Lupul. Lupul moves on the right wing. Down low, looking in front, takes a hit. Pittsburgh breaks it out. Sidney Crosby has again, 2-on-2, into the Toronto end. Feeds it back to Martin, and he's offside. 13 minutes, 2 seconds to go in regulation. Pittsburgh needing 2 more to tie. They've already got 1 third period marker. Do they have any more left in them? Kessel takes a hit. Letang leads to Blake Como. Como across. Downey shoots, save. Como, Gotch in front. Can't shoot. Como can't get it on net. Riley broke it up. Now it's Kessel. He's hit again. And this time it's a penalty. Interference to Ole Mata. So the 0-for-2 4-shot Toronto power play goes back to work. They've given up a shorthanded goal to the man who has the puck. It's Craig Adams. Adams in, shoots, save! Bernier made the stop that time. Dion Phaneuf to Cody Franzen. Toronto trying to get something going here on the power play. Kessel across, a shot, and Fleury makes a huge save and played it off. Now Sutter, 2-on-1. Sutter, Adams, save by Bernier. And he traps it between his pads for the whistle. 54 seconds left on the Toronto power play, but Pittsburgh continues to press the issue while shorthanded. Kessel to Clarkson. David Clarkson. Far side boards, has the puck in full possession. In front, Fleury makes the save and played it off. Spalling, right side feed, looking for Scuderi, who stepped up, but now Clarkson has it. Clarkson open in front, save off Kadri. Huge save there by Marc-Andre Fleury. Penguins back to full strength. Gotch to Martin. Martin looking in front, a chance, didn't get on goal. Kessel on the back check, made a good play. Kadri to Clarkson with 5 minutes left in regulation, dumps it in. It was Marcel Gotch who took that penalty. I incorrectly said it was Ole Mata earlier. Paul Martin hit the post! What a chance for Pittsburgh right there. Played around the boards and not held in. Sutter, Ehrhoff, 1 minute left. Ehrhoff, Dupuis, shoots, save Bernier, and he played it again. Friends into panic. No panic in Panic Stick. Up and ahead, it's Holland for Toronto. They lead by 2 and dump into Pittsburgh's end. 40 seconds to go, and it's Sidney Crosby trying to make a move, and he's hit. And now he's offside. 36.7 to go in regulation. Toronto leads the Penguins 3-1. Crosby faces off against the Toronto forward Bozak. It's 1 to Franzen. Van Riemsdyk over to Kessel. Kessel on Mata. He's hit. Puck deflects to Crosby. Crosby gets it to Kunitz. Kunitz to Crosby, who shoots, and a good save by Bernier. Crosby down low looking for an open teammate. Has the puck. Now he's in the slot. Peels away. Shoots into the glove of Bernier, who played it to Franzen. Kessel's hit. Free puck to Van Riemsdyk. Now Kessel. Bozak. 5 seconds left. Wide of the net, the shot. Letang controls. The horn sounds. And the Maple Leafs defeat the Penguins on home ice 3-1.
Thank you for joining me for today's featured game. Be sure to subscribe and comment to let me know who your favorite team is and what game you'd like to see. Also, don't forget to go out and get EA Sports NHL 15 for your gaming console. And of course, be sure to join me for another game at another time.
The proceeding has been brought to you by EA Sports NHL 15. Catch all new simulations of featured games from Play NHL on the Sports Crafters, airing on www.boa.tv.